claws one day.
I have the Wolverine claws.
Where are
I have
they?
the Wolverine claws.
Oh, that's a party!
Damn it. Oh my God, they're too far away. They're too far away, and we're here trying to grant the rank of master. Granting the rank of master.
Well, I thought this shirt might be appropriate for today. This one in particular.
Yeah.
I thought this one might be appropriate.
Yeah.
Thought that was quite fitting. How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing on this Monday? It's Monday for you guys.
Monday for you guys. Back again with a Monday video.
It's
We're
an
all
official
happy.
Mando Mate-Ing Monday for the US.
Absolutely. And the US is beautiful.
It
I hope you
is.
guys are doing well right
I
now.
miss the US.
Dude, I really want to like you remember those you remember the New York is like, good morning, New York. And it's got all of the sounds in the background.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sound.
Yeah.
We should have that for Mando Mating.
Like
Like a nostalgic. Anyways, that's
we should.
Dude, why are we here? Tell all the people.
I think we're granting the rank of master today. Well, we are granting the rank of master. I hope. Well, it depends. It depends what takes have been brought to us. We can only do so much of the heavy lifting. And also, guys, like we've had quite a few come through. But if you've got any live through the episode, hit us in the comments. We are happy to let you know whether you're valid or not, whether you are granted a seat on the council or not. In the chat, we've got Sublight. Sublight did get one through as well, I'm pretty sure. Let's go, fellas. How are this week? We're doing well, dude. We're doing well. Sublight across
I
the
haven't
ditch.
even brought the chat up. I have not even brought the chat up.
Yes, this is episode 30. This is episode 30.
Dude! The
This is
boys are
episode
on,
30.
man. The boys
What's up,
are
boys?
actually on.
What's up, Obi-Sean?
What is going on, Obi-Sean? Helps worse than studies.
So New York is great. I've got a friend in New York at the moment, and they do. I did it when I was there. They do a little boat ride just in front of the Statue of Liberty, just like a circle under a couple of the bridges up to the Statue of Liberty. Because when you actually go to the Statue of Liberty, it's like a full day, like a 6-hour day.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this is just a shorter way. But it was so foggy when they've gone there. Like you're not that far away from it. But apparently, yeah, they've like the boat's gone up to the front of the Statue of Liberty. The announcer's gone, and here it is, and you cannot see it.
No
you
way.
cannot see it. Yeah, and you apparently hear some like chick in the background. Where's it at? And yeah, it's just not like it's there, but it's not there. You cannot see it.
The French took it back. Unfortunately, the French don't want you to keep it.
Yeah, maybe. Like you don't get super far. Yeah, you don't get super far away from it, but yeah, could not see it. So what the hell's going on in New York, guys? Oh, we had a birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy life day, dude.
221.
Happy life
day. Happy life day. Congratulations, man. You've reached 21. 21.
You have reached 21.
Pay bills and pay more bills and extra bills on top of it and become an adult. Yeah.
Oh, dude, in America you can drink at 21 too.
Oh shit. Dude, enjoy a good whiskey on us.
Yeah.
Mozzie. So now that people are kind of rolling in, dude, do you want to explain to the class about what we're doing today? I know there are a lot of people in here who were in here the last time.
They would have been in here for the OG one, yeah.
Just to remind everyone, Rayside.
Oh, hello.
Rayside. That was my Wolverine for you.
I like it. You need the claws. All right. Well, today we're basically making or breaking you as people. We are getting to the very core of you as a human being. We are telling you whether you have actually made it in life yet, or whether it's all been, for nothing. You will be granted the rank of master, or you will be left in the garbage.
Yep.
I'm too busy looking at Obi-Sean. It is 18. We are 18. We're so far in front of you. All the 21-year-olds in Australia have 3 years experience on you legally.
Hannah, yes, I am. 100%. 100%.
You're in Sydney. She's asking me. You're in Sydney.
Oh.
That's the problem
I
with
thought
both
you s-
Jays.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Dude, I should.
You know what we
Get-
should do? We
get
should
Star Wars
all
to
go to
invite
the
me out.
IMAX together. IMAX together. The first screening, that would be sick.
That would be cool. I'm going to whether it's here, whether it's there. I'm going to a midnight screening somewhere.
100%, bro. I'm not gonna have
There's
some random
exactly.
person spoiling. Yeah, the other
But,
Jay.
yeah. but
How many Jays can you get in the chat?
But we all get it before America, and that's what makes me really, really happy. We can spoil it for
Bro.
everyone else.
I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna be like the Mandalorian's in it. And
Apparently, there was a new what was it? There was a trailer in some like cinema the other day. I saw on Instagram, X, one of the two, and there was a few more different scenes that weren't seen in the trailer. So it's like it's the same scene with like Mando and the water coming and with his helmet off, but the water's like rising and that sort of stuff. So there was a couple more scenes apparently.
this is gonna be so peak. I'm not even like. I'm so ready for peakness. Peakness, bro.
Well, before we get peak Mando, we're getting peak Mando. We're getting before we get peak Mando, we're getting peak Moldu. We got the trailer again today,
dude.
or another trailer.
Why is there so much?
God,
peak?
it looks good.
2026 is going to be so peak. So peak.
Dude,
and just,
we haven't even got to the peakest of the peak. We haven't even got to Ahsoka season 2.
Man, that's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Like you know that if they're not hyping it up right now, that it's gonna be huge.
They got too much other stuff to hype up at the moment.
No, I know, but it's kind of like it always slips through the pipeline, being like, "Hey, by the way, you remember this? Remember this?
Well,
remember
we've
this.
got. I mean, in a month and a half, hopefully, we're getting another Tales of as well. So we there's a lot. There's a lot.
I love the Tales of series, man. They're so good.
Mayfall's going to be massive because it's the end of Maul. It's the start of, or not the start. It's the Tales of, and then I'm
ready for just
Mando
constant
movie.
Star Wars peak.
Yeah,
Star Wars is back. Star Wars is back. Star Wars is back. We're bringing it back. We've
got a couple weeks to rest, and then it's all action for the next month or so. 2 months, really. Yep. 2 months.
Yep.
But anyway, back to what we're actually doing today.
Whoa.
We are granting the rank of Master.
Yeah.
We are granting the rank of Master. We have had you guys over the last 24 hours or so get in the comments, get in our DMs, and give us your Star Wars hot takes. And they will basically make or break you as human beings for the rest of your life. Today is Judgment Day.
That's the goal.
Tune, by the way.
Judgment Day.
Today is Judgment Day.
Getting ready. Because you know what, guys? I mean, personally, I got some really good responses.
I was going to say, you got some insanely good usernames too. I was going to say, did you want to read out one of yours first?
So, there's like a bunch of really cool usernames in this.
Whoever came up with these is very creative.
All right. So I have Midichlorian Myth. All right. Midichlorian Myth. We have got conspiracy theories in the chat already. Guys, I love a good conspiracy. Midichlorians are a myth. They're fake. Okay, hot take. Luke in Return of the Jedi is actually at his most dangerous. All right? I'm not talking about peak, because he can get peak later.
No, I agree. I don't think that's a...
Keep
going. Sorry, keep going.
He's dressed like Vader, choking Darth, and he almost kills his own father in rage. This is the question, right? Is this a hot take because he actually gets better later, supposedly, when he becomes Grandmaster?
Yeah.
Or this? Because he's not really a Jedi at that point, right? He's really taking on his father and getting crazy.
I'll go with it's true from a certain point of view, because like when you said when old mate was saying he's dangerous, I'm assuming he's going down sort of that dark side route. I would say that's when some might argue Empire because he was probably a little bit more reckless in Empire.
Mm.
But in terms of the combination of power and almost tilting to the darkness, because that was obviously the whole point of the black outfit with the grey flap there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with that. That's
See,
true. It depends
the
what way you
thing
look at
is
it.
for
Whether it's
me,
yeah,
yeah. Well, no, I
yeah,
agree. It's like I think the thing is for me because this is where I would really love to see Heir to the Empire coming in. Like I would.
no, so
Truly
where
still.
did that just come from? That was so. Oh man.
Yeah, like this is where I'd love to see Heir to the Empire, man. If we got to see Luke from that,
Mm,
talk about peak. Yeah,
yeah.
look, I don't think it's the hottest take. I think it's gonna rile up some feathers when you're talking about Luke being more towards the dark side.
Mm,
Because a lot of people like, the whole like lapel flipping over and then you got the white, but
yeah.
I'm gonna say for me, you're a Padawan. Try again next year.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Padawan. Try again next year
Yeah, well,
because
I don't
you've
think he's.
shown enthusiasm.
Yeah, well,
You've shown like a rudimentary understanding. But I'm gonna say come back next year.
I was gonna say yeah. I don't think they're wrong, but I don't think I'd count that as a hot take. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Well, actually, I do.
Well,
I don't
I
think it is.
guess depending on position, but if you don't
Yeah,
explain it too well to us, we can't do it. That's why I'm saying come back next year, man.
yeah.
Come back
No, that's
next
fair
year.
enough. That's fair enough. I don't
Appreciate you
mind it.
though. Appreciate you.
Thanks for tuning in. All right. Well, we got one. We got one on our post from Serblix. Serblix.
Cereblex.
Okay. This could be the same because he also says not really a hot take, but the Book of Boba's Mandalorian episodes ruined the ending of season 2. Also, season 3 was up and down. I don't know if it ruined I don't think it ruined the ending of season 2. I think it more took away from Boba being in the Book of Boba, and then for the casuals who got into Star Wars through Mando and maybe only watched Mando, it would have thrown their whole timeline out of whack. So I think it was more of a continuity issue and Mando taking away from Boba. I don't think it actually detracted at all because we sort of already knew he wasn't going to stay with Luke because Luke always spoke about Kylo as being, or Ben Solo as being his first apprentice. So we didn't really, like, if you've sort of thought about it, I don't think anyone really thought Grogu was going to stay with him. So I don't think it ruined the ending of season 2. What do you think, Jeremy?
Look, I don't think it's a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take.
And they did admit that. They did admit that.
Yeah. But
self-awareness 100.
Self-awareness. Okay, you're getting a couple of brownie points for that one. But what I will say about that is, I mean, like, they had to change it. I would say that the actual core, the core media that we watched wasn't really ruined. Dude, you're getting amazing episodes in Book of Boba Fett. Which, I mean, like, honestly, there needed to be a Mando moment, but did it need to be a whole episode? No. It really was just like, hey, by the way, we will come back after this little advertisement for The Mandalorian. And then going into the next season, it was just kind of like, and we knew what they were doing in the background.
Yeah.
Look, I can appreciate that. It is hard. For me personally, I think I'm going on this side.
Yeah.
Not granting the rank of master.
Yeah, it's not like no, I'm the same. But there was another one. They said also season 3 was up and down. I know a lot of people that think it was just down. So I don't know if that is a hot take or not. I know you have your thoughts on season 3. Do you think it was up and down?
I agree that it's up and down. Like, because it's up on, man, you look at the fight scenes, are incredible. Like, they only get better, right?
Yeah.
The fight scenes only got better. That hallway scene was incredible. I remember watching that on repeat
Yeah.
Fight scenes only got better. We have actual storyline being progressed for people like Bo-Katan. But again, apart from, like with Bo-Katan in that, she didn't need to be there. It's the same thing as Mando in Book of Boba Fett. Like you didn't need to be there. It's a Mando show. Like it was awesome seeing Luke, but then it was also bad seeing that we got rid of him. You know what I mean? It's like Grogu doesn't want to be a part of that. So it's like, I'd say there's so many ups and downs for the right and wrong reasons. And for that one, I'm going to grant you the opportunity to come back next year. Yep.
Yeah, no,
I see
on
promise
that side
in you,
too.
kid. I see promise in you.
I'm on that side too. I'm on that side too. We need a hot take. We need a hot take. I know Obi-Sean.
I've actually got one.
There's only 12 seats on the council. Yeah, hit me. I know Obi-Sean just DM'd me. We'll get there.
Okay. This is from Core World Collector. This is something that this is hot. This is hot. This is like a bit. Right. The prequel trilogy actually expanded the Star Wars universe more than the originals. Politics, shit. Jedi culture, the Republic, and Clone Wars. Without them, the galaxy feels way smaller.
Oh,
that's a hot take.
Ooh.
Core World, mate. What are you doing?
No. I think like it sounds like a hot take, but I'm just thinking, and there's definitely some legitimacy to that. That's actually okay. That's not that. There's now some
legitimacy,
hot.
But at the same time,
no, I know it's hard. Yeah, because like obviously the OT started like that is where the universe started.
I mean, we learned so much. We learned so much in the original trilogy.
You do, but I get what they're saying because I mean, you go to different landscapes and that in the OT, you get the desert planet with Tatooine. You see all of space. Then you go to the ice planet on Hoth. You see some greenery on Endor. I mean, Yavin 4 for 2 seconds. Endor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Dagobah exists, but I think you go to a lot more planets through the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Even if you just like, even just counting like all those brief 4 to 66 scenes in that, like you go to 4 or 5 different planets then. So you get the whole midichlorian thing. The Force is, I know a lot of people didn't like it because it took the mysticism away from the Force, but the Force is explained a bit more. You get the whole political side of it. Look, it's
a pretty good take.
Yeah, I don't mind it because I think, I think it does. It did it in a way a lot of people didn't like, but I think it does.
I think world building over time, sure. Yes. Like, it's hard to see the prequels. It's hard to see the prequels and just localize it to the movies now. Like, if let's only focus on the movies because we really only have content for that. I think honestly, it was more so character growth and like actual character understanding than it was the world building, because the whole thing was in the original trilogy of like, well, we've got these guys that are incredible, but it's like small fish in a big world, and they're focusing so hard on getting landscapes and themes and all that kind of stuff before they did the characters. As much as I love the original trilogy, guys, there's a reason why people were struggling to kind of make content for the games and so on. It's because they weren't really expanded that much. Like, you had a base idea of this is what Luke is. Luke's the hero, like tormented by the feeling that his father's better than what he really is. And then you've got Han, the scoundrel, and Leia, the princess general. You've got Chewie, this warlike warrior who is super soft when needed. But that was really it. And then you're seeing now characters like in the prequels, you're seeing characters, even someone so simple as Dexter Jetster. Dexter got more love, honestly, I think, character development wise, than Chewie did in the first 2 movies, because there was really nothing about Chewie. Chewie was just kind of like the bodyguard that rolled around with them. I mean, like, I think
Jesus, that's a
honestly,
fucking. You say that to someone, that's a hot take right there. Jesus.
that's a real that. Yeah, I know it's a hot take. I know it's a hot take.
Are you
But
auditioning, Jeremy, for your own show?
but I really don't think they gave Chewie that much character development in the first couple. Like, it was later on, and dude, definitely in the sequels. Actually, what the hell? Definitely in the sequels, they gave him so much. Like, you actually get to see raw emotion. You know, when he's shooting at Kylo, and but this is if we localize it. If we localize it, yeah, I'd probably say. Fuck.
It's look, you're definitely on the
Oh.
council for it. I think there is definitely some truth to it because it depends what sort of point of view you look at it from. But there is definitely some truth to it, so you're definitely on the council. I'll give you that.
Is that going to be our first? Is that going to be our first? Is the
I
question.
think so because I think that's actually
Yeah,
not a bad like It's like you hear it and you're like, holy shit, that's a hot take. But I'm thinking about it, and
it's sound. It's sound.
it's it's fair. It's fair.
I think that's our first master. Core World Collector. Core World Collector. I knight you. I knight you. Dude, how cool is that thumbnail as well? I knight
Oh,
you,
dude, so
sir.
good.
I
Yeah.
knight you. All right, dude. Yeah, going to Obi-Sean's.
All right, let's go on Obi Sean's DMs. Obi Sean, what have you got for me here, my friend?
He actually did just put a comment up saying, imagine if they did more Shadow Lord in live action. What I will say just quickly on that one
Yeah.
is I can appreciate that would be so awesome to see in live action, but you just can't do the same amount of stuff as you would be able to do in animation.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're keeping it to that realm.
You're not getting that
Um,
clean transition of him throwing his saber and cutting through 3 TK troopers before he gets it back.
yeah, big time, big time.
My hot take is that the sequels had. Okay, I don't think. I think most people would agree with this. To an extent. Yeah, actually, no. I'll keep going. My hot take is that the sequels had the best visuals, even though the films suck. P.S. I do like Episode 7, and it was the only good sequel. I think the cinematography is the best part of the sequels.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm comparing it to, like, you get some insane shots. Obviously, it helps that technology is so much more advanced now too. But like, you still get some insane shots in the original 6. Luke staring out into the twin suns. You pause any point during Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Luke and Leia watching the Falcon fly off at the end of Empire. Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon outside the Jedi Temple, like on the balcony there, looking out into the sunset on Coruscant. Like,
Oof.
Anakin on his speeder bike, with the sun setting on Tatooine, chasing down the Tuskens. Like, there's still so many good visuals in the original 6. Luke versus Vader, you pause that at any point. The dark silhouettes, green versus red. Empire Strikes Back battle, Luke versus Vader. Like, there's still
I would
so many
argue
good.
that the original 6 were more iconic as
Yes, absolutely,
as
absolutely.
stills, but overall the sequels did better.
Yeah, but I
Like,
mean,
I'm
that's
talking
just
I'm talking about even between, yeah, but you're right, like, technology's better. They're able to do more. Yeah, I'd say it was. Oh, I'm gonna leave this one up to you. I'm gonna
What
leave
is
this one up to you. I'm granting you all the power for this one.
I can't outright say though that, like, it's a good hot take. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not outright. I can't say they were outright the best. They definitely had some good stuff, and it was probably the highlight of the sequels. But yeah, like, I think you summed it up pretty well. It's not iconic. Like, if you think of
Yeah,
iconic Star Wars shots, I don't think many people are thinking of a scene from the sequels.
yeah, big
But
time,
it is a
big time.
good hot
Maybe
take.
maybe Scar. No, what is it? Is Scarif the one with the red salt? No, it's not.
No,
Fuck, what, Crate.
yeah,
That's
great,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Maybe Crate. But like, that's kind of it, really.
Yeah, I'm thinking like as weird as the Holdo maneuver was, the actual cinematography of it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Like, there's definitely moments, but there's nowhere
Yeah.
near the same. Like
Yeah.
Anakin turning and looking. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's insane. You know, do the twin sons? Do you need to name more? Yeah. Up to you, bro. Up to you, bro. But I think you know my decision.
Look, Obi-Sean, hot take, good. The second best hot take we've had today, because the first two
Big time.
weren't actually hot takes. But I don't
Lukewarm.
agree with it. I don't agree with it. So, you are welcome to try again. You don't even have to wait till next year. You're welcome to hit us again, because it was a solid hot take. So you can hit us again today.
It's pretty spicy.
It was spicy.
Pretty spicy.
I didn't mind it.
I'm going to get Stingring on the other end of that one.
Oh. All right, what do you got for us? What wacky username you got for us this time?
Okay, well, this is from a homegrown. This is actually from a homegrown hero.
Oh.
This is from Wrath of Mandalore.
Oh, let's go.
This is from Wrath of Mandalore. Okay. Han Solo is not skilled, just lucky. Chewie carries him.
Oh, why? I need him in here. Can you explain why?
Bro, that's crazy. That is a hot take. That is a hot take.
I know Han Solo is your guy. Han. So, yeah, go on.
Love Han, bro. I
love him,
Han.
but he is your guy. So, go.
Okay, look. Hot take. I can appreciate that it's spicy. Jeez Louise.
It is. No, it is.
It's spicy. It's spicy. Do I agree? No. What I will say is, like, luck can only take you so far. Luck when it comes to escaping asteroid fields, there's a certain point of skill and then a certain level of luck that you have to have.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on the song. That theme music is so good for that asteroid scene.
So good.
Anyway,
so
sorry,
good.
I just had to say it.
No, dude, very valid input. But yeah, it's like there has to be a certain level of skill in order for luck to happen. You have to be able to open the door so that you can get all the benefits on what is on the other side. Chewie carries him a lot. I can appreciate that, but not because of his skill. I think it's seriously just because of, if you had someone that was that large and powerful, then he would be able to physically take care of more situations that don't require finesse. You know what I mean? Like, Chewie's approach is not a let me finesse it, let me do a skilled approach. It's like a brute force, let the Wookiee win kind of thing. So do I think Han Solo? I think Han Solo carries Chewie in more ways than Chewie carries Han.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he brings Chewie to the table to allow Chewie to do his thing. So I'm going to say that's a hot take. And if you have an opinion on this, please share.
Nah, I'm pretty strong on disagreeing. But in saying that, I wish he was here, because I would like to hear his, like, where this is coming from. Because if he's got an example, he could change my mind. But
he could absolutely change. Oh, you know what? If he does come in and we see it, what we'll do is we'll keep. I think for now I'm a no granting, but we will give you the chance to review if you come in.
Yeah, you can argue your case for sure, because I need more.
Argue the case.
I'm thinking, and I can't. Yeah, I'm not thinking of many times here where Han Solo has been carried by Chewbacca.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I love Chewie. Wookiees are my favorite, man.
Dude,
but
if I was in the Star Wars universe, I would be a Wookiee Mandalorian. I would love that.
I just think that a hug from a Wookiee could heal the worst of trauma.
Oh my god,
a Wookiee hug, as long as they're not ripping my arms off after. A hug from a Wookiee would be the best thing ever.
Oh, the feet. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. I just got caught. But do you have another one, good sir?
We got some more. Oh, Obi-Sean. Okay, he just hit us again. He's tried again. Okay. But we'll get back to him. We'll get back to him. We'll go through. Oh, Brad, our friend. Brad Motzi. He has hit us. And this is a hot take. Cal Kestis beats Ahsoka in a 1v1. I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think that's a hot take at all.
Why not?
Motzi, mate, big up Motzi.
That is,
Big
I
up
think it's a
Motzi.
great hot take. I don't agree with it, but I think it is an amazing hot take.
Only reason why I say he absolutely is true
Oh, yeah, let's go.
is
Motzi,
because
sorry. Motzi, if you've got any more to add to this, like reasoning or anything,
yeah,
chuck it below. If you don't, just let us duke it out here. But if
plead your
you've got
case, bro.
yeah. We'll do the court case.
Okay. What I'd say is, like, look, I can really appreciate why you wouldn't think that's the
Yeah,
case. You know,
yeah.
like Padawan of the Chosen One, the whole kit and caboodle. You know, grew up training in the peak of the Jedi. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Cal did the same. Cal grew up in the peak of the Jedi. Cal had an incredible master. All right. Jaro Tapal was an incredible master. If you look at the skills and the resourcefulness, he had the resourcefulness of Kanan whilst having the skills of someone like Maul. I can understand that if it was just really good point here by Monty. Bro knows multiple forms, can use a double-ended and single saber, and is so much quicker than Ahsoka. That's one thing that I was just about to say is, like, when you see Ahsoka in the end of season 1 and they're doing that fight where it's like, I'm not gonna lie, terrible choreography, but like, you know, it is what it is. If we're basing that on that same Ahsoka, which is at the peak of her skills, Cal Kestis doesn't even she doesn't even come close to him. Doesn't even come close, bro. I think I can definitely appreciate where you're about to say. I know you're probably going to even bring up the whole, like, you know, when they had the clones all working in multiple times, being like, and she's blocking all of them. Agon's like, again, like, she survived Order 66. I get it. He did the same thing. And arguably, I think that he fought harder Sith. I'm all for this, bro. I'm all for this. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind Cal Kestis would absolutely mop the floor. Mop the floor with Ahsoka.
Where's Hannah? I know Ahsoka's her girl. Get in there, Hannah. All right. Also, don't forget, Ahsoka can use 2 lightsabers. Now, would we say Maul is one of the quickest? I would say Maul is nimble. Maul is one of the quickest, and Ahsoka can beat him.
But the difference with Maul is he's a glass cannon, so it's like Cal Kestis has Maul's finesse, and then he also has the, like, strength and security of all the big guys.
But Cal would have lost to Taron Malicos if he didn't get help from why am I blanking on her name? Mirren.
And Ahsoka should be dead right now.
But Monty said if he was trained just as much as Ahsoka, but he wasn't. Like, you can't. Like, that's a whole separate argument.
That's where I bring in the resourcefulness, and Sublight brought in a very, very good point here. Come on, fellas. One's live action, and the other's a double jumping video game character. Cal Kestis has more in common with Crash Bandicoot. I can appreciate it. That I can definitely appreciate that. That's a really good point. But that's why I also brought up the whole Ahsoka fighting, like blocking multiple clone, like when the clones were all fighting her and she's blocking all of the blasters. Like, that's why I brought that one specifically up, because animation is the closer medium to an actual video game. But I will say, like, you know how you were talking about, like, you know, if Cal was able to, this is a fucking great one, Motzi, by the way.
You've started something, Motzi.
if the whole like if Cal trained as much, I think Cal did train as much, but in a different way, and I think in a more important way. That if Ahsoka was left with Anakin for longer, it would be a completely different story. That's what I'm saying. Resourcefulness, right? Cal had to find a way to survive. Whereas if Anakin stayed teaching Ahsoka, completely different story, bro. Completely different story. Like that resourcefulness would have been amazing, but her training was cut too short for that. So she's an incredible fighter, but she's nowhere near as resourceful. Someone like Cal Kestis in the everyday playing field, not just the if it was a Jedi Temple 1v1, I think Ahsoka's going to beat her, like beat Cal, but very very clearly, right? If you're given like an arena kind of situation, but if you're giving me an arena that is in the middle of nowhere, like you're in some random planet with all these things around, I think Cal Kestis, based purely on his resourcefulness and his skill, he comes out on top.
But I mean, Ahsoka was resourceful too. But like,
I agree. But if she's nowhere near as resourceful.
I think if, like you said, I think if you put him in a wasteland. But I mean, if you put him in a wasteland with nothing and they have to really use their resourcefulness, I think it maybe slightly evens it out a little bit. I don't think it evens it out at all, but like from where it would be if it was an actual fight compared to a bit more resourcefulness. But I mean, you see Ahsoka in that Hunger Games style arc where she gets dropped on that Trandoshan island. She rounds up these other Padawans, survives because of what Anakin taught her. You see her survive on the lower levels of Coruscant with spice traders. And you see her beat like smack an Inquisitor with nothing.
Dude, I agree. She's super super skilled, but you got to remember, like, so's Cal, man.
No, absolutely he is. But I think they're even there because, like, I mean, Ahsoka's 14 or 15, chucked on a Trandoshan island with nothing.
And Cal was also surviving Order 66 around the same age.
Absolutely. Like, that's what I mean. I think they're even.
Older.
I think they're even.
I know Cal brings up a good point. If Cal taps into the dark side, it's over.
I don't think it is. I just failed to see a world. Like, Cal is unbelievable. But Ahsoka is fucking, like, dude.
I love Cal so much, bro.
If Thrawn hears Cal Kestis' name, he's either like, who? Or cool. Thrawn sees Ahsoka, and he borderline shits himself. And that's Thrawn.
But Cal took out someone from the Old Republic with ease. He also took out the what's the octopus thing?
Okay, what if we say Cal fought against Darth Vader, Ahsoka fought against Darth Vader. What happened there? Cal was about to die.
Say that again, sorry.
They both fought against Darth Vader, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Cal was about to die before CA
I don't think that's fair though. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair, only because Ahsoka obviously has that new not new. She has that like classic beef with Vader where he goes, "Oh my god, I remember you as a Padawan." He's not going to be able to strike her the same way that he can strike Cal. That's where I say it's not, because it's like Obi-Wan, it gets in his head. You know what I mean? Like she was able to take off a slice of his helmet, not because she was that skilled. She's very skilled. Please. I don't want to seem like she's not. Not because she's that skilled. It's because he let his guard down too much because of the history that they had together. Yes. So I need to find this guy.
Who are you talking about?
I really want to this oh fuck, what is it? Oh my god, it's like One of my favorite species, this guy.
Ah,
Ah,
shit. Like, yeah,
okay,
I think
here.
Cal is absolutely, and he's like one of the best things Disney have done. Cal is absolutely amazing, but he's no Ahsoka, man. He's no Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I
fair.
think they would. I think they'd have a pretty cool duel. Like, it wouldn't be like just she'd wipe the floor with him. But you got to remember, this is a girl who's survived the Clone
Gendai.
Wars. That's it. You got to remember,
Yeah,
this
no,
is a.
I do agree. I do agree. This is hard. This is
It's a
really hard.
great, like, Motzi, you are on the council. You are a master. You could be the Grandmaster. You
Yeah,
can take over from us.
yeah,
This is a great take. I do like it, but I
yeah.
don't agree with it.
I think, yeah, definitely, like, master status confirmed. Master status confirmed. Challenging grandmaster status, but oh, that's hard. Well, I guess we're gonna have to, if we were going to decide, we're going to have to localize it to a specific arena, and if that's going to be the case, then I say, yeah, you're right, they're equal. Dude,
You may take a seat, Motzi.
take a seat. You've just, that's absolutely amazing. Also, Sheepinator, amazing seeing you, and thank you for the love on the new setup. Thank you. Did you know that the element is possible building waste down the vertical direction?
That just looks like that
He's
just
doing
looks
uni
like
right now.
I was gonna. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that looks like a top YouTube comment or something.
Legit. Yeah, I'll quickly show you guys. I did actually. So I moved my setup. I've got my incredibly amazing partner moving in with me tomorrow. Very, very excited. But it means
Shout
that
out to you.
boys stuff has to go to another room.
That's a
Anyways,
sin.
I know. So this is my new setup. Basically, I've got my whole cabinet here the same. I am going to change this up. I kind of want to reduce a little bit in certain spots. But I have my 3D printer here as well. And I have, let me just tilt that to the side. I also have all of the books. All of the books. Because if you see, like, this is the Star Wars blueprints thing.
Yeah.
I've got so many, like, Heir to the Empires all there. I've got everything. I've got all, like, One Piece, chapter 24 all the way up to 70. Yeah, pretty cool. I've got Jack Black there. So,
Jack Black.
you know, it's a cool setup. I also have this guy.
I like that guy.
And
he's pretty cool.
And he sits on my chair. He sits on my chair. So yeah. Anyways, that's kind of going to be the goal, and it means that when I'm doing videos and I'm making stuff, I can talk about things a lot easier. Because I've been trying to film my 3D printing, but it's hard because I haven't found it the way that I wanted. You know what I mean? So hopefully this gets a little bit better. But yeah, I want to tidy this up. I want to see how it goes, and yeah, I'll let you guys. I'll probably do like a little house tour video. But yeah. Anyways, back to the important stuff.
Back to the topic of the day.
Important stuff. Yeah, dude, Gendai are awesome. I don't think Ahsoka could have killed a Gendai though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I will say that Ahsoka could not kill a Gendai. She's nowhere near that resourceful.
They are two of the few that we know that have that force psychometry ability, though.
Yes, true. Very true. All right. Instagram. There we go. All right. I have some more.
Yeah, I've got two more. I've got at least two. Yeah, I've got two I want to get through.
You do another one, because I saw that. Wait, who was it?
Obi-Sean's got another, but Sublight has one. We'll go. I want to do
chuck in Sublight.
Yeah, and then we'll go back to Obi-Sean after. All right, so this is on the YouTube post. Sublight says, "Are you ready? The prequels should have been a love triangle between Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan. Obi and Padme should have been closer with each other in Episode 1. Anakin's obsession with Padme and jealousy of Obi-Wan then surfaces in Episode 2. and Anakin's connection to her grows on Naboo and Geonosis. By episode 3, Anakin's animosity toward Obi-Wan should have boiled over. The "you're with him" line on Mustafar and Revenge of the Sith would have hit different. Decades later, in episode 4, Ben Kenobi's guilt over what happened to Anakin and his role in pushing him to the dark side is why he hides the truth of Darth Vader from Luke. What do you think of that? Straight up, I think it's valid.
I think that's a valid. Yeah, I don't think.
I'm not saying whether I agree with it or not, but I think it's valid.
I don't think that's too hot. It's definitely valid, and I appreciate how much you're trying to get on the council. It really made me think, like, imagine the direction that was slightly different, where Padme showed a little bit of love interest towards Obi-Wan, and that was the reason for the downfall, because Anakin had suddenly lost trust with the final person.
Yeah.
That really made me think. That's kind of where it felt like he was leaning towards in that. But tell me what you think. I've got a few things that I'm brewing.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Like, I think it still ends with the same outcome, but
it's hard. It's hard.
I'm thinking from a different point of view, and this is also a little bit of headcanon too. I'm wondering if it affects his redemption at the end of Return of the Jedi. Because in my head, my headcanon's always been, and it helps a bit more when he's silent as well, because in the original film, he was silent. Obviously, in the new one, he shouts no and then picks up Palpatine. In my headcanon, I've always thought in those moments where he's staring at Luke getting blitzed to pieces by Palpatine, I always imagine he's replaying his life as Anakin. He's thinking about all the good moments with Padme and what it would have been like, raising their kids together and all that. And so he's always got these really good memories of Padme, and that's what fuels, I suppose, his darkness too. But that's always been my headcanon. And so I think, that would be really tarnished and tainted if that was the storyline. Because, what they had was so pure until it wasn't.
I agree.
So yeah, I think it would have affected him, because a lot of what Vader does, especially in the early stages of him as Darth Vader, is to try and bring Padme back. Yeah, and I don't think that's as relevant if you've got the whole love triangle stuff. Like I said, great take, but I'm picking it apart now. I think it almost affects him more as Vader as it would Anakin, in a sense, because I think you still get the same result.
I agree.
As Anakin.
I agree.
Obviously, a bit of a different route, but you're still going to get the same result. But yeah,
I agree. I agree. That's kind of like something that I was stewing in my head. Is like, I think it just really kind of ends up the same.
Yeah. It might, I think it affects him more as Vader, though. Looks like I've brought cracked pepper to a chili cookout with my mild take. No, it's one of the better takes, I think. I just, don't necessarily agree with it. But hey, that's the point of takes.
I love it. I love that take. I think it doesn't change too much. I don't think it changes too much, but I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Cool. Well, dude, you have to. I grant you the power to tell him. You're using my 50% as well.
I think you get a seat on the council. You get to try again as master, though. Not a master, but you get a seat on the council. Take a seat.
It's outrageous.
Take a seat, Sublight. Because it was a good take. Don't get me wrong, it was a good take.
I think it was a really good take. It was a really good take. Don't talk bad about your cracked pepper, man. Everyone needs a little bit of pepper. I have one. I've filtered through. I only had two more. So I filtered through to get the one of them, because the other one wasn't really that. Like one of them, Vader's vault said Anakin didn't betray the Jedi. The Jedi failed Anakin first. That's not really that hot of a take. So I'm just kind of like, move to the side, brother. Come on, move to the side. Move to the side. Come on, let the big boys in. Let the big boys in.
Let the chili peppers in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's some real cracked pepper. Don't you worry about it, Subway. So I've got this one from Outer Rim Historian. This is a sick name, by
Oh,
the way.
Outer Rim
The
historian.
Jedi, the Jedi were never the heroes of the galaxy. They were a religious order with political power and child soldiers leading armies. The Republic used them as generals and called it peacekeeping. Look, I think the second part of it isn't as hot, but the first statement is really hot.
Say it
Um,
again. Say it again.
The Jedi were never the heroes of the galaxy. They were a
Okay.
religious order with political power and child soldiers leading armies. The Republic used them as generals and called it peacekeeping.
I think you need to
I
split it
really,
into.
I like that feels like the bottom half of that is so accurate, and that really is the downfall. But that first bit is where that hottest, like that's the hottest part of the chili. You know what I mean? Because you're saying that the Jedi were never the heroes, which is everything that they were framed to be. Like all of
Yeah.
our understanding of the prequels is that the Jedi failed because they failed to understand that Palpatine was kind of playing them all along. But did they really fail because they were not the heroes? They were not the good guys. That the unrest kind of came pretty quickly with no one really defying anyone because they
Yeah,
weren't actually that good.
I think you almost need to split it into like before and like before the start of the Clone Wars and then after the start of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But like the whole political power thing, if you change it a little bit, because I don't think they had political power, but they were tied in too much to the political
Oh,
side of things, which
they
gave
definitely had the
Palpatine
political
power.
power.
But Palpatine had the power over them, which was
True.
the
True,
undoing
true,
of them,
true.
I suppose.
But
So
it's kind
they
of
were
like,
more
there's
at the
levels. There's levels,
yeah,
and they were like second, basically. If everyone there's Palpatine, and then you got the Jedi who really do they can sway the public opinion quite easily.
yeah. But then Palpatine ended up swaying the public's opinion on them, and I think the Jedi. I think that like, well, I don't. It's more a fact, but like the Jedi were more at the disposal of the Senate and the politicians than the Senate
Mm.
than the politicians were at the disposal of the Jedi. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think like if you sort of rephrase the political power thing, I think they what's the best way of phrasing it? But they gave too much of themselves to to the politicians.
I agree. I agree.
Um,
I definitely agree. They gave way too much. Way too much. Oh, Paula.
Paula, who is
Paula's in here.
this? Welcome, Paula.
Um,
Yes, hit us with a
I
question.
hit us up. Hit us up.
I think that's like the
Do you both
number
think?
one fan casting besides like Matt Smith as a younger Palpatine. I'm pretty sure Keanu Reeves. Yeah, he's been fan cast as Revan for a
I think
long
he has
time.
to be.
I would
He
love to
has
see
to
him in it.
be.
I'd love to
God,
see
he'd
him
be
do it.
so good as it. He'd be so good. I've heard that Abeloth might be coming to Ahsoka season 2, and Natalie Portman might be returning as Padme and Abeloth. Oh,
Also, can I
that
just
would be
say,
crazy.
I'm not tooting my own horn here at all. The Abeloth will take her form to deceive Anakin. That was, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the only one that came up with it. I haven't seen it anywhere, but when I did a video, I did say that, and that's the only place I've heard it. Did
You're a
you watch my
weapon.
video? Did you watch my video? Is that where you got this from? I know the other stuff's
That,
from news and that, but Abeloth will take her form to deceive Padawan. That was just something I came up with for a video. I don't know if I'm sure other people have said it, but
that would be crazy. Dude, we got to clip that if that happens. We got to clip your video.
I will be tooting my horn if that happens.
100%. 100%. Well, quickly before we get into that,
Anyway,
I'm just going to
yeah.
say, I'm going to say, I'm going to grant you the rank of master for this one. Because I really do think that at the end, they weren't the heroes. Yeah. I think they weren't the heroes. I think they definitely.
No, they were flawed. Absolutely, absolutely.
They were super flawed. Yeah, I'll grant you the rank of master for me personally. What about you?
I want them to try again.
Okay, flip a coin. Oh, actually, I can get this. Hey Siri,
Yeah, no, I
flip
want
a
them to try
coin.
again.
Okay, wait, fuck. Are you heads or tails?
Tails never fails. Tails.
Tails, you win. Come back again, buddy.
Tails never fails.
Tails in New South Wales. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Come back next year, buddy. That was a great take, though. Great take.
Yeah. We
but
do
yeah,
have I was
no,
gonna say
go on.
Obi Sean. I thought we had one. We've actually got two from Obi Sean.
Okay, we'll round off the episode with these bad boys.
My other hot take. What? There's no I in the name.
Yeah, Paula. He's just because I think there is just Jesse, like JSSE.
Yeah, no, the clone
But-
is. I'm trying to find the Funko Pop just so I can prove a point, but I don't know where he's gone.
He's in the prison wallet.
I'll get the Black Series figure out anyway.
Clone Commander Jesse.
Anyway, sorry. Obi Sean. My other hot take is that Yoda vs. Dooku is one of the best CGI live-action lightsaber duels because Christopher Lee had to pretend he was fighting Yoda because there was no actor for him to fight with. P.S. What made the fight even better was Lee was an actual fencer. One of my favorite parts of that duel, though, is the music. The music that swells and peaks when Yoda ignites his saber is some of my favorite. Dude, I didn't even clock what you said because I was looking for this. Didn't even clock.
I'm so glad people picked up on that.
I didn't even clock it because I was trying to look for it.
That's so funny.
Oh, dude. Didn't even clock. Oh, that's unreal.
Go back to the hot take. Go back to the.
Yes, basically, he was just saying that. Dude, the edge, and then I put the plastic covers on him. The edges, dude. Yeah, he was basically just saying that Yoda vs. Dooku is one of the best CGI live-action lightsaber duels because Christopher Lee had to pretend he was fighting because obviously there was no actor for Yoda. And what made the fight even better was he was an actual fencer.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I loved that fight, I feel like it's so overshadowed by what happened just before it that it wasn't given the space to exist as a full fight. You know?
You know what? That's good. I don't mind that
because everyone's so worried. Everyone's so worried because they're like, oh, what the hell just happened to two of my favorite people that they're not able to give the proper attention. I agree. I really do agree that is one of the best, if not the best, CGI fights. It's incredible. I love Christopher Lee. He is such an incredible actor, an incredible man. And his fencing in it. I love that they added that as his actual style. It's awesome. Awesome. Would not want to change a single thing. But I will say, I think it's just a little bit sad because I know personally for me, the only thing that I think of, even when I watch back later, is, oh my God, like I'm trying to look for my guys instead of looking for the fight. You know what I mean? I wish they gave it the space to breathe. I really do. But I also understand how it's like meant to be ramped up, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, so that's just my personal.
No, I think that's pretty good. I don't necessarily think it's a hot take though. That's my only thing. I don't think it's a hot take because I know I just really enjoy that fight. It's more so the music really makes it for me, but I do really enjoy that fight. It is very good. So yeah, like good take, but I don't think it's a hot one necessarily. But he did quickly hit us with another one. Oh no, he was just adding. Sorry, it's not another hot take. He was just adding. I forgot to add this to my hot take, but yes, I know there is Kenobi versus General Grievous, but Ewan had an actor to fight. Him and Hayden did have stunt doubles, but they didn't really use them for a lot. Ewan and Hayden did a lot of the battles, but the stunt double for Ewan, or one of them at least, the main one I think, was the guy. So the guy that plays, he's an Aussie by the way. The guy that plays Owen is Joel Edgerton, and his brother was the stunt double for Obi-Wan.
Whoa,
Nate, I think his name is. He's done quite a few things actually, that guy. But
Nate.
Yeah, very Aussie.
Nate. That's
Joel and Nate.
Also, we got a thing from Paula. Says, I created
hello.
a fanfic with my own Star Wars character. I created Liara, if that's how you say it, Liara Starfall. This is a funny one. If Anakin never turned to the dark side, she goes to Naboo to wake him up, and she has to use a megaphone.
I want to see that.
I would love to see that. And then I'm on my mum's profile because my phone won't charge. It's basically broken. Damn.
New phone time.
New phone. Who dis? New phone. Who dis? Well, appreciate you commenting. That's awesome. And yeah, everyone subbed to Sublight as well. Crazy.
Absolutely.
But dude, I think that was a great episode. We got some new masters in the chat.
We did.
Joining some of the old heads. We've got some new gunners coming in, and
we've still got some seats to fill though, so we will be coming back to this at some point. We've got some seats to fill.
I love doing this, bro. This is so much fun. It's so hard not to do this all the time.
Yeah, this and the drawing ones. I have a lot of fun with the drawing ones.
I love the drawing ones, man. I love the drawing ones. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard.
Soliciting in the chat. We're soliciting. We're pro soliciting. We're a pro soliciting zone.
Absolutely. No soliciting on this doorstep. Motzi, mate, you brought in, I think, MVP.
You brought the heat.
MVP.
You brought the heat.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really, really good. I'd love to touch on that. I feel like that could be a whole episode in itself.
It absolutely could be. I almost want to do it because I know I'm trying to like envision the thumbnail you'd come up with that, and I can sort of think of it. It's like a old style like Street Fighter one. You know, you got Cal on one side facing Ahsoka, and there's just like blue crackling light.
Yeah.
No, he's kind of what that.
To be fair, we do have that Street Fighter one that I made before. And I turned all of those little things. I made them out of like custom frames. So I designed so we could change all of the photos in there. Anyways, that's another if we ever need to use that one.
That's cool.
But yeah, dude, I mean, we could 100% talk about that. I've kind of got like a little bit of an idea of like Ahsoka being held up with like a lightsaber to her throat, but then she's like holding her lightsaber out to his throat as well.
Look what you've done, Motzi. Look what you've done.
You're getting my juices flowing. Well, that's gonna have to be it. Oh, quickly, last one from Paula before we jump out. Want to hear something funny? Luke drinking green milk. Luke eat a Snickers. Why you become a homeless bum when you're hungry? Better. Luke turns into the Luke Skywalker. We all know better. Stick is satisfied.
Wait, so what? I'm thinking it's like you're not you when you're hungry. So wait, he's Luke drinking green. So wait, he's sequel Luke. He eats a Snickers, and all of a sudden he's like OT Luke.
Yeah.
Paula, maybe you could make like a short of that. That could be like a short form video. You can make a Snickers.
You should do that. You should do that. That'd be so funny. You should, if you do that, tag us and we will 100% go support you. That was so funny.
Do it. Motzi, you've
Motzi.
started saying, and now we're probably going to do it. So thanks a lot, dude.
That could be next week's episode.
Absolutely, it could be. I'm on board.
I'm on board with that, dude. I mean, like, if we've got a few things in the pipeline, but
Yeah.
if we can swap it over, then yeah, let's do it. That'd be fun. And I'll put the part of my with a megaphone fanfic in the comments. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't think we need to convince you. You've got it all sorted.
Yeah. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. But guys, love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining. That was so much fun.
That was a good episode.
That was so much fun. That was really good.
We might be having the debate of all debates next week.
Oof. Dude, that took us like 15 minutes before, and we were still like, okay, stop.
Yeah. You know what we could do? We can talk about this more off camera. What we could do while we're having this debate, we could throw the link out some, like, you know, and then people can jump in, and we can just filter them through as well, so you guys can jump on board and get involved.
Should we do like a plead your case court case thing again? Cal Kestis versus Ahsoka.
Yeah, we'll have to think how we'll structure it.
We'll definitely we'll come back to you guys. We'll post on the story. And then we'll just keep an eye on both of our channels for stuff to like how to contribute, because I mean, we already know what side both of us are going to be on.
Well, it's good. I'd rather us be on opposite sides.
Yeah, so then we can kiss.
Oh. That could be the thumbnail. It'll be Ahsoka vs. Cal as the big thing, and then it could just be us two, like, small kissing. Little figures kissing. Yeah,
that'd be great. That's a new thumbnail idea. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. Jesse, do you have anything you want to say about upcoming stuff this week?
Yeah, I'm working. So I've been reliving my childhood. I finally found a way to play the Revenge of the Sith video game, and oh my god, it is so good. But no, I'm doing a master. I think my script for it was like I was back in high school. It's actually bigger than anything I wrote in high school. I think it was like 2,300 words. So I'm working on that right now. It's basically just talking about the phenomenon of the Revenge of the Sith game, because what is so amazing about it is that it came out 2 weeks before the movie. And in the game, without going into too much detail, but in the game, they use like over 12 minutes of footage from the film as like cutscenes and stuff. And the stuff you see in it, like obviously they change stuff in the game, but you can see stuff in the cutscenes that would show you what actually happens in the movie. And they try and blur out certain things, but it's like, yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, that's coming. But yeah, that's sick. One of the biggest scripts I think I've had, 2,300 words.
Whoa.
But yeah, I've had a lot of fun. I played the whole, it's 17 levels. I played the whole game in one night. It's very cool. It's very
dude, cool. And imagine being back in that time when you would just grind that. You just grind that and then you go watch the movie. That would be so sick.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I want to hear from someone if they played it in the 2 weeks before the film released.
I think Seth and Connor talked about playing it.
Oh, did they?
I'm pretty sure. I think message them. I know Connor. A massive congratulations to Connor if he.
Oh yeah, shout out, dude.
New baby. Absolutely incredible.
Is that first or second? Second, number two.
Second.
Unreal.
Yeah, we were there in the chat when it happened the first time, and then now it's and now there's another. So massive congratulations to him and his family. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember one of their videos a while ago talking about video games, and they talked about. I think Seth talked about playing it. So hit them up if you want to.
That's sick. That's cool. Because I just want to hear what that was like. That it blows my mind. Because I was playing it, and like I was on Discord with my mate. We were just chilling while I was playing the game, and I said it a billion times. I'm like, I can't believe this came out before the movie. Like, imagine. He's like, can you shut up? I just said it every like 5 minutes. There was a cutscene. I was like, how have people seen this before the movie? Like, insane.
God, I'd love to play that. That'd be so sick.
So good, dude. I love that game.
But yeah, anyways, anything else in the pipeline?
That is the massive one. Potentially, obviously, still organizing him in that. Potentially, interviews, maybe a pretty cool one. Who knows? We'll see.
Oh.
We'll
Here we go.
We'll see. But yeah, no, this Revenge of the Sith video, I'm pretty keen for. And then obviously in 3 weeks. What did I say? Just under 3 weeks. We've got Maul starting, so we'll have watch parties. Can't wait for that. Reaction videos.
Can't wait. I can't wait. And you do the best reaction videos. Just saying.
Yeah, you make a face like this.
More.
Oh my
god! That's sick. All right, well, dude. Everyone,
peace.
Thank you so much. Catch you next time.